Always Right channel. Hello. This is my special moment of thankfulness and gratitude. First of all, a very big thank you to God Almighty for all His wonderful work in this studio, in this channel, Mrs. Always Right and Mr. Always Right channel. Welcome again back to my channel. So I'm now using this opportunity to say a big thank you to all my lovely subscribers all over the world, all my viewers, anybody that is watching my channel and following my channel. So this channel has so many things we are doing in this channel. Though we might not have 10 million followers or 2 million views, but what we have is more precious than gold, because it is all about God. We put God first in our channel, and in God we trust. We don't put trust in horses or chariot. We put trust in God. So we have so much to share in this channel. We dance and we also sing. When I talk about singing, it's praising God. We sing to praise God. That is why we are here as well. We do cooking, we do comedy, and we also have Mr. Always Right as well. Sometimes he comes in to talk about weather and also so many things. As we see now, it's very bright and sunny in UK. So I have done too much of exercise to reduce some pounds, and which I have actually achieved it. So my dancing wasn't in vain, because most of it helps to cut down a lot of calories as well. So it is recommended by my doctor, if I cannot jog or run, I should have a bit of a dance. And also my dancing as well has kept me fit. So you could see everything is in places now. So thank you everybody. So I want to use this opportunity to also bring a discussion about when people are pushing you to be who you are not, trying to push you to be somebody you are not, by telling you off how you are and your appearance and everything, because those are the kind of bullying and also a kind of intimidation and also a kind of control. So we are not in this world to please anybody. No matter how you are, you have to be proud of how you are, because other people's opinion can drive you to the brink or to the edge of you doing something you are not supposed to do, and then you become more and more stressed about life. So let me just bring the matter a bit more, because I have been in a situation. Let me just put myself as an example. We were like 5 siblings in the family, and I was in the middle, the 2 in front and the 2 behind. So all my life I was put in a place that I have to be like a helper, like a family head who takes care of everybody in the family. That was back in Nigeria. So it comes into a situation I have to literally do everything. Sometimes I forgot my own well-being and what is going to happen to me in future. All my hope is on taking care of other people, which I did not have any problem. I was happy then at a young age. So most of the things in my life which are supposed to start early, education, anything, was pushed behind because I got this responsibility. And in the end of it, when the time comes, I was being bullied. Oh, you are not this, you are not that. Your sister is having thousands of these pounds, everything. They are richer than you. You are not ready. You are not educated. Everything. Those are the people I dedicate my life to help them, to serve them, to be their dad and their mom, to help them to achieve something. But those are the people who start to mock me about everything in my life is late. But I did not give up. So the people, let me explain, the people who love you, who really love you, will not ask you to be a little less of yourself just to be with them. Those are this. So for me, I was, oh, you're supposed to be like this. At this age, you're supposed to build a mansion, or you're supposed to drive a car. You're supposed to have so much in your bank account. You're supposed to do this. That was how the criticism I had. But they forgot that the time I'm supposed to start my life to help to do my things my own way, I was being tied down to be that person that is always there for the family. So sure, the ones who cares about us are always there to encourage us. That is how life should be. To support us, to help make us better, and show us places that we could work on. But there is a difference between advice and alteration. And there's a difference between someone suggesting and someone saying you should be different. So there were so many people who sat there pretending to advise, but at the end of it, they were actually mocking me. Oh, at this age, they quote a lot of phrases for me. But today, I'm still happy because whatever they were talking about me has turned into opposite. It becomes a double blessing in my life because God saw it and make it multiply everything they were saying that I would not achieve, and make it triple it for me to achieve. So there's a difference between a person who loves you, showing you how you could become a better version of yourself, and them standing there in a place of judgment, demanding that you be somebody you are not. So they were comparing me with so many people. In those days, you could have done this, you could have done that. Your mates, the people that have done this, they have done that. So the worst thing of all was a lot of things. They were comparing me with so many people I've never heard before. And they were giving me that mandate, that deadline of doing things for them as well. If I don't do this, if I don't do that. So actually, the only solution I had was to put my trust in God. I wasn't scared of whatever they were talking about. And instead, I keep on praying, and I keep on rejoicing in the Lord, and I keep on dancing. The more I dance, the more they fell apart. So that is how it is. People demanding, people trying to twist you around to be who you are not supposed to be, just for them. They try to force me to be a millionaire for me to work for them and give them the money. They try to ridicule me, try to scare me about things. And the worst of all, they were even telling me not to even worship God because it's interfering with who they are. So this is how it was for me back in Nigeria. I don't say that people in Nigeria are bad, but there's some families that could turn nasty in terms of when it comes to money. When it comes for them to use somebody to make profit, or like what they call domestic trade, slave trade, using somebody to make a living out of them, modern day slavery. So what I have said, you don't have to be ashamed of the way you were raised, or how your heart beats, or what you have been since you were little. So I have already explained to you the circumstances surrounding my birth from the time I was born till 38 years, how much torture I have passed through. But that did not stop me from moving on in my life and seeking God first. But all those things was a miracle, because in this world, there's always a purpose and a reason for people to pass through certain things in life. And at the end of it, that thing will keep them in a situation that they will achieve more success in life. So you don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to adapt to rules set by people who might not have your own best interests at heart. Because some of the rules they were setting for me wasn't that it was for my own good. They just set those rules for me. They gave me a law or rules of how I cannot be going to school, because it wasn't my destiny for me to go to school. They set so many rules. I don't have to do this in the family, blah blah blah. But at the end of it, God decided to alter all those plans and set me higher than what they expected. I was even warned that my position in the family is supposed to be like I have to sit down and be taking care of other people. No more, no life for me. But it didn't work. So that rule, God demolished it and set me free. So you don't have to spend your life wishing you were different. And also, you don't have to think that you are not good enough because people have ridiculed you. That is not the point. We have all the ability to reject and ignore and constantly refuse to accept what other people's opinion about you is. Up to now, you don't have to accept it. You can listen, but you don't have to agree. That is how life should be. Don't fall into their trap. So you are someone to be proud of. That is what God said we are. God handwork. God created us not to be ridiculed. God created us in our image, and God created us special. God created us in our unique way. So you may not be perfect, but you might be a little too much sometimes. So you cannot, there are some people who are scared of you because you shine too much for them. You shine and blind them because you are the light of God. So some people remain in the dark. Once they see you as a light, it makes them panic. It makes them be uncomfortable. So, and it's far better to be a lot different as well, because you can't be the same with them. God will create you out of it. God will make you to look different in their own circle, because you being the only light in the family of which are darkness, that light will continue to blind them from becoming who they want to be. Because some people believe that for them to be in the dark world is very good. So once you are the only light, your brightness will interfere with their own, what they are doing. So stop feeling sorry about who you are. Stop questioning whether you should do something just because you are scared of what someone might think or say. And stop doubting yourself and stop wondering if you are a little too much. Because in this world, we can never be the same with each other. We have differences in life and we cannot think. So God will always fight for us in this world and also give us the hope and the strength to carry on. So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to this wonderful channel, and have a wonderful day. So may God continue to bless us and give us the strength to keep going and be a shining star to everybody in this world, and give us the hope, the patience, and also the ability to fight back when we are being bullied or traumatized, or when people treat us differently because of who we are. Let God continue to guide and protect us and save us from all these evil people. And bye for now. Bye bye.